Today, I'm going to do a continuous line drawing of my emotional support strawberries. I'm going to use a Sharpie, these adorable emotional support strawberries that sit on my desk, and I'm just going to use a piece of drawing paper. I'm going to set up my first strawberry here, and contour or continuous line drawing is where you look at the subject most of the time and you don't pick up your pen or pencil. So if you use a pencil, no erasing, and the idea is to capture the shapes, the outer edges, and the history of what you are drawing. Contour drawing is one of my favorite techniques to teach students, and it's one of my favorite ones to do. It is great for hand-eye coordination, for drawing what you actually see sitting in front of you, and I love the quirky style of the one line. So even though these seeds are separated, I am pressing down lightly but keeping my line connected. That is the drawing challenge of really forcing yourself to draw what you're looking at, what you see, without relying on your brain to make something up. Make sure that you are going slow. So you want to do this very slowly, checking your line as you look at different parts of the subject. So if I'm drawing my sunglasses, I'm going to glance down to make sure they're in the right spot. But a really fun twist on this drawing technique is to do blind contours where you don't look at your paper at all and just truly rely on your hand and your eye working together to create a one-line drawing. These emotional support strawberries are really a great subject because if I mess it up a little bit, they won't be mad at me. And it's a little bit more approachable than drawing, say, a portrait of a person that I'm staring at or in a mirror, or my students have been drawing hands. And so I thought this would be a really fun, quirky subject to add to my contour drawing sketchbook. I do have so many to choose from, so once I wrap up the one line here, I'm going to draw a second version. So this one has really adorable round eyes, and I'm going to fill up the same page and just draw it next to it. This one has a little bite out of it, which is an interesting touch. And with contour drawing, you're going to follow the path that your eye is following. So I'm just going to kind of do my outer edges here and then do the top of the strawberry, continuing with that one outer line. I'm not worried about shading. I'm not worried about perfection. This is just a drawing technique to really focus on that hand-eye coordination. I'm going to keep drawing this one, and then I'm going to do a third pose. I like how the strawberries on this one are spread out a little bit more, and I think I got the shape. It's a little bit rounder since there is a bite out of the bottom, and I think I got the shape a little bit better. If you really want to level up, you can try this with some nicer drawing pens. There's nothing wrong with Sharpie, but with this drawing pen, there's only one size. And so if you get, say, the micron drawing pens, you can get a variety of different sizes, which can be fun. Technically, if you're doing a one line, you would just use the one pen, but you can see how I'm going back in with my line work and using some line weight. Some of my lines are much thinner, like the connecting lines between the seeds, and then some of them are a little bit thicker, trying to capture shadows or more important moments. Here's my third and final strawberry, so I'm going to speed this up just a little bit, and I'm going to draw this one in the top left corner if he'll cooperate, and I'm going to use the same style from start to finish. If you're new to drawing, I challenge you to try this drawing technique, and if you've been drawing your whole life, I challenge you to try it as well to really break up drawing things the way you always have and to focus on that hand-eye coordination. It's fun to do in public. It's fun to draw looking at paintings or famous artworks at a museum, or you can keep it simple and just draw the objects around you like these adorable emotional support strawberries. If you want to level up even more, try holding one of the strawberries and then drawing your hand holding it. That would be even more of a challenge. This would be really fun to go back and do some watercolor washes or add some paint to it or some colored pencil, or just keep it a really nice one-line drawing. So here they are, my 3 emotional support strawberries. Thank you so much for sticking around and making art with me, and if you're interested in more drawing tutorials, check these out. Find my website, thatartteacher.com, for full-length lesson plans, student examples, and all things art education.